Well, what is education? It was early on in my own public school career that I realized that education can be more than just a series of worksheets. If you study people like John Dewey, for example, he had children out working in fields producing food for the school cafeteria. Children working in the metal shop, working with machines, doing things that are practical in order to teach them about the world. You apply the knowledge, the arithmetic, the social sciences, the reading, the science, and so forth, to real-world situations. And that seems to cement, for myself and for the children, at any rate, the academic and cognitive stuff that in textbooks seems like just an abstraction. The orchard's a really good place to start. We tried to establish an organic fruit orchard at the school this year, and so far it's been a success. It's still too early to tell when things might first start producing, but the trees are in, and it was a fantastic process for the children to go through, just in terms of learning how things grow, digging in the dirt, gathering minerals through the skin, and being responsible for maybe establishing a legacy for the future.
And he's making it deeper.
Yeah, I'm making it easier for that one to go in.
And he's been putting the dirt over there while I dig, so we're doing a lot of teamwork. Yep, Okay, I'm ready for the green stuff. I mean the white lime. When I thought of lime, I thought of green. Chatty boy, you don't want to be pale, Via. wipe it, and then put it to the side and get another one. The harder you push,
Kind of like you're trying to tie it down.
I need about 5 gallons. Yeah. Mr. Pope, or less. Mr. Pope.
Can you eat these? Matt wants to know if you can eat these. You can?
My favorite fruit.
No, you'll die.
You can't, Matt. And it has to die.
You don't want to no more.
I'm ready to no. Wait, are they? Yes. I think.
This wouldn't need more water because
No, okay, that's not a lot of water in there.
more left.
Working with the fisheries has been a fantastic experience for the children again this year. It's been their opportunity to take part in putting back something for the resource, as well as learning about life cycles, how fish reproduce. They did a trip to the hatchery, which is illuminated in another one of my films called Get Real. This spring they went back and clipped the fins of the juvenile salmon to identify them for sportsmen and for scientific surveys. The children got to observe the fish in the tank, discuss and learn about many facts, and then again the hands-on exposure at the hatchery.
Some places. Those places right there, there, and there.
Line and that line and that line, and then come back that way. Got that? Yeah, I do got that. Alright.
We said right here. Yeah, right. Some of it's cut, but that's okay.
I had to save my freaking dog though, kind of God. He started barking out in the street there was a car coming. That was funny.
Line to there and then to there.
No, just
And then all the way
go
down.
straight down.
Yeah.
No, just use your ruler.
But you have to press a little harder so it makes a dent in it.
I guess they really like that spot because they haven't moved that much. And there's a full one right there. Part of the egg sac is cut on. Probably by the next time we will see them, we can all see them all.
Mr. Polk, how long are we going to keep these fish in here?
Until they're dead.
No, until they're dead. James, they don't go to the tank.
Yeah, let's do small.
Mr. Polk,
Until the egg sac is all absorbed.
well, that's going to be in about, I don't know, another 5 days.
Hey, look, there's some more right over here. There's like,
Actually,
Actually, I started copying. You like in the mid fourth grade. This is better. You always got other ideas. No. Sometimes I'm making my own notes. I've been copying.
How many? So I'm gonna do it one more time because that's not hard enough. And when I'm done with this one, you cut it out exactly.
The next, see, you have to fold these that way. Okay? On the lines. On the lines. Yes. Like that.
Chelsea, did you do it Chelsea, here I'll show you. They need to be just triangles, so you need to cut it right down there.
That's a lot. Have you ever had one swim up the tube?
Well, actually, he sucked him up the tube last year. I'm pretty sure. Like a little fish, and they're making me hungry too.
A few more years she'll be big enough for fish sticks.
Uh, 13.
Is the flexagon. This is the salmon. These are different types of salmon. This is the map and where they go. We actually didn't they kind of look like this when we gave them out?
Fertilized egg, eyed egg, alvin. And then this one. Then it's just fry, smolt, and adults. Yeah. And then it goes for the migration. See, that one lives for 3 summers. See, so the ones right here are when it migrates and stuff, I think. Sockeye is August through December. Pink is August through December. Lots of them are in December except Chinook, which is July and September.
So again, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and fin mark these little fishies, the Chinook. Go all the way to the side though. You have to trap the fish against something, otherwise you're not going to get any.
Now you're doing something.
Kyle, I'll trade you spots.
That's a lot of fish.
Oh, what? Yeah, some.
These two fins are hard to see, and we're clipping the left fin, so the left ventral fin. And they're hard to see is because these fish are getting ready to go to the ocean, and as you probably know, they want a very, very clear, clean, white underside to them, so if a predator's below them, they can't see them. And with the tip of the scissors, you're going to go ahead and depress these two fins because they almost look like they're one and the same. And then you're going to slide the scissors around, rotate it around, and clip this fin right at the very base of it.
There you go.
It's a fin.
Okay.
What are they for?
Maybe if like one of the top ones up here got cut off, we could like
Okay. Number switcher.
need help. And well done.
In the bottom of
Fins all over my fit.
Who did that?
Ah, come here. Man, you're really
Okay,
good.
now feel free, if you guys get down on the fish, feel free to help your neighbor. Okay, you guys are going to have to go a lot quicker there, folks. Oh, okay. It's right here.
And the whales are another good subject matter that we definitely broached this year. What are whales? Well, whales are large marine mammals, some people believe with intelligence as a corollary to our own in the seas. The children got the opportunity, thanks to Trish Mace of OIMB, to explore skeletal remains of whales. And it was pretty neat because in the background you'll hear there were definitely some whale sounds playing. So it was a multi-sensory experience. They did analysis, measurement, some art, and also some sort of overall reaction to the specimens.
How long it is? Oh.
How big is it?
That's 1 inch, I think. That's put it where it begins. Yeah, that's an inch. So it starts right here. And it goes all the way
17.5. It doesn't fit.
Is how many inches?
It's about 100 inches. This one is just overall. It's about 100 inches. That's centimeters, dude.
And how far around?
Well, 65 inches.
How far around?
So about 70 inches probably.
How many? About 40 something. There's the...
Oh, yeah.
Working with physical science, working with machines, is an opportunity for children to see how the world works in terms of force and motion. The pulleys and the Hot Wheels cars are a way to sort of, in microcosm, see how these machines work, look at things like mass, acceleration, travel, load, friction, gravity, and so forth, in a fun way that lets the child experience the world in his own terms. I think with particular reference to the pulley section, the way I structured it was interesting and illuminating in terms of child psychology. Gave the children the materials, allowed them to experiment the first day with no instruction, no diagrams, nothing. I said, put this together, see what you can do. We put everything away after about 40 minutes. Second day, gave the children the same materials, exactly the same materials. Gave them diagrams and a task. They were to compare the travel of the load to the amount of line they had to work through the system with 1, 2, 3, and 4 pulleys, and then make inferences from there.
Check this one out.
You guys, do you need...
I need that. Long string, you guys?
no. I think the short string will do. But I don't know exactly yet. There we go. Here. This could be another way.
Oh, guys, everything from black. No, we might do that color.
Dude, this green is not very good. Oh, yeah.
I really don't know what we're making. Like a machinery or something.
I need pieces. Come on.
This is
Oh.
Aren't we supposed to have 2 weights? All we do is swing it.
Oh. I think this can go like that. I think it goes like right here or something.
Oops.
It looks like she.
Don't ask so many questions, Thomas.
I want to drink.
Hey. Well, that's not a good thing to say.
Yes.
Good. Ow. Let's put a pulley and then like a string thing.
Where's the other one? Okay. So we need it. Wait, what's in the bottom? Let me try one more time.
Now raise it up to 4 inches. And then everybody copies off this paper.
Alright, 4 inches.
Okay.
It's about 14. And now we do up to 6.
You have to
It's about down more, down, about 21.
Yeah. Way high.
49.
And then you have to go through those, and then you have to tie another one on. From these, you have to tie this on, this from the string.
Yes.
You have to put these. Go, no, that's right. And then go through there with that.
So, and then, hold on. Wait.
Out of the mud, and if they're in the mud, then they'll just end up
45. And then we have 30. It's going to be 20. Tessa made
Now it is like 45.
Correct. ahead.
Okay. Okay, 39. 39 here. Okay, so
Yeah.
78. Okay. 117 plus 12. Okay, 117 plus 12 is
You can all help it.
29.
Very good.
Answer. Mr. Paul Garth went like over time.
Right on.
Dirt on it. Well, when you should clean the floor because when it's going, it doesn't hit any bumps or anything.
Make sense?
How 25.
Sorry.
We go out into the hallway.
Are you running out of room?
Yeah, every time it hits someone.
Okay. Okay, use that test. Use that one. Don't disturb that.
What do you want us to do? Help. Okay, guys, I need my book.
How much?
That's 233 plus 27, which is 260.
Very good.
We know that. Okay, next time. Our first trial for this one was very bad.
It's okay.
Flipping out and turning.
Okay, guys. First, you have to write down all our numbers and how far the car went.
Okay. 5 plus 0 is 5. Yeah, 12. 225. Okay, where do we ride it?
Yeah. Now we divide 3 into 20, 3 into 318. 3? Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So that goes in 6, 10, 15,
That one, pretty much. Then 20.
20.
Yeah. First one is.
Can we use that one?
No, it was 2.
Okay, so we use this one and...
Yeah. These are easy. Can you do your one division? Yeah. I do it in like one time on the board. I didn't even know how to do it. Because 3 times 3 is 9, and you can't go over.
Can't go over, so it goes in twice.
He wrote 1.
It's twice.
Oh, I have an idea. I'll stick it right there and compare.
So, boys, what do you think that graph shows you?
That it got faster
That it
and
got
faster.
faster at.
Except for at 45, it went a little slower because of how much it was pushing down.
Now, is this about speed?
Or I mean, about how far it would
How
go.
far? So, what'd you learn about how far?
Well, it wouldn't go as far because of the 45, how it's all slanted and then it hits that bump.
So the 45 didn't.
Looks like to me it went farther though.
45 barely.
Barely went as much farther as these.
Yeah, it just went like a few inches, like maybe a foot
And then right there,
at maximum, because
we put that little thingy right there and it made it go really far.
it slammed down.
Because when it
went down, it went bam and flipped over.
So what'd you do, Tommy?
So we taped this right here so it wouldn't hit the bump and flip over.
With cooking, you have the opportunity to show children that they can take care of themselves. It can be a positive experience. They are growing up, and food doesn't just come off the grocery store shelf ready to eat. At least it's not fast food. And with that comes fast food learning, of course. The children take some time here, go through all the steps, and bake some apple pies from scratch.
No, we don't need apples. Okay, so basic pie crust. So 3 cups of sifted flour. We don't have a sifter. Well, just get 3 cups. Just get a cup. So flour. Okay. Next after that we need 3.
How many
Okay. Now we need 1 cup of that. So what we'll have to do is because
Here, she's gonna get that. So let's use this. Use this to put it in here.
here's okay. Thank you. Well, I need we have to start on the pie. Do you need to get reset? Where is your cooler?
Oh yeah, you guys doing good over here? Oh yeah. Okay, here, let me try. More flour. You're supposed to start out with. Here, Trevor.
Oh, that one.
I'll show you since we aren't real sure about that. We're gonna put 2 cups, which is what, how much is in here? Okay, and so we're gonna need 16 ounces, okay? All right, of this.
Okay, what you need to do is you need to get this into a ball so you can roll it out. But then when you have to go, then you have to tell them to roll it out and do it.
How many? Put this one top. And that's the one we might want to, where'd I put the ice cream maker? Right behind you. Set that up on the table. Now I'm gonna let you fill it up with ice all the way around it, okay? And what you want to do, after you get a layer on the bottom, okay, all the way around, then you'll add a little bit of rock salt. Then put more ice and more rock salt until you get up here to right underneath here, okay? So you guys handle that? Yeah.
Okay, so we have 5 of those.
All right, how close are we to having that first batch of pie filling done?
We have 5. We need 5 cups, not the third cup.
Well, I just don't think that.
Never be sure.
James, hold it up there for him, help it, so he can have to bring it so far. How we doing, kids?
Everyone's now. And don't get any in the middle.
This guy's a pro. He knows how to use this thing. He said he did it all the
And
time.
don't get any in here because that'll make the ice cream taste like
Oh, I
salt.
see. We'll do, and I'll deal with the hot, and you guys can carry them up, okay? You just have to be real careful now, because if you dump them, we have no pies. And I think it's going to take us 2 trips, okay?
Yeah, like 3 at a time.
3 at a time. And if you guys will take those up, I will start working on cleaning out the bottom. That's the pies. They bubbled over.
Yeah, come this way.
I want some. What are you going to do with it? This pie.
Eat them.
Sweet pie. Ow.
Go ahead.
That was a weird question to ask. What we were going to do with them?
What is art? What is art? Is it a paint by numbers approach? Right. Copy the teacher. I'll do this, and you repeat this, and then you have something that's a piece of art? Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Yes and no. How about giving the children the materials, giving them a theme or a focus, letting them experiment, collaborate, color, shape, size, texture, and so on, and see what they come up with. Tell them, make life beautiful. Isn't that what artists do?
I need a pink can.
Can I sit on the tarp because yeah, it might be walking.
What?
I can't put that yet.
It was just the,
That was good. We'll just go over it without and stand. If you're careful, you could probably stand on a chair and hold on to me.
Everybody else was here. You were absent. Okay. This is yours.
We already got mine.
Okay, yours is marked. Thomas gets the nose right here. No, that's Tommy's side. That's Tommy's. This is mine. Okay, and this is my side. And this is Tommy's side. This is my side. The whole entire body, I'm just like, Mr. Polk, see the eye? Where'd the eye go? The eye that I found. That's not the eye. The eye's like, that's the eye. There's the eye. I want to use the eye. We got a little tiny knot right here. And, I mean, we could put like an eyeball, or we can come over and like make that into a ditch, like moon, and make it like round again. Okay, so now we need to draw our design on a piece of paper. Everybody get a pencil. Okay, Tommy, you get this side. This is gonna be, you get this side. I'll do it right here. And Tommy does this. You guys mixed up a lot. We're gonna make the sky, the ground, and then underneath the ground. Like it? Like I drew that a long time ago. Stay white. Okay. Nostril. You can use that eye. This is my eye. I'm gonna use that eye. And I'm gonna draw one just like it, right there. We only have green, but we need a different color besides black.
Red and
Black, yellow, orange.
orange. Yeah, that was it.
Orange.
All right. Your name, my name, Kai's name, and Kai's name. See, what we did is actually we, like, where our name ends and where our name starts, that's how much space we have.
And we each get 7 inches, and that last inch is gonna stick in the ground, right?
don't you think it should be a little bit lighter than that?
No, because it just do darker.
Like, I expect the color's gonna go on the wall, but we'll show that when it dries. When we add, we're gonna have to add water. It's kind of.
Green in everyone except for except for Brenna's.
So, but these are all the everybody have red?
You can
Red,
do green first.
red, no, red. No, what I'm saying is now we just write down all the colors that we do need. Everybody or just one person.
And red. This is the Cyclops name. We converted it into a ghost. Too much blood. Wait, do not erase that yet. Look at all the free
Man, we can get these ancient Indian footprints off of our thing.
You can?
Oh yeah, see, look at it.
Whoa.
They have like dirt and stuff.
How old do you think the ancient footprints are?
About 2 months.
Really? Wow.
Why do
We need to have that. Caitlin, do we need what? Never. See, we don't need what? We do.
Yeah, we need to. Can I need a little one.
I could make it tree. We got mountain. Maybe a little thin, but deal with it. There, the sun. Very hard. I'll just do leaves.
Dude, I just painted Dude, you made some white spots. That's not cool. You see you do that.
And as well with these children too. After 2 years with most of them and 1 year with the rest, it's hard to say goodbye, so I won't say goodbye. I'll just bid them a fond farewell. The sun was in the sky. They looked and it was over. The bells began to chime. The bloom is on the vine, but the snow is all around. The honey is in the hive, but the leaves are on the ground. The leaves are on the ground. There's a man on the top of a mountain. He watches the world below, sees it moving in a perfect circle. The man on the mountain should know. The man has a beautiful bird who flies all around the world. When he leaves, the man never cries, 'cause the bird always returns. The bird always returns. No, I'll not say goodbye. My friends will meet again. No, this is not goodbye. My friends, it's a fond farewell. My friends, it's a fond farewell. And now the man is very old. He rarely whispers a word. It's been many years since he's seen his beautiful bird. And if this must be farewell, farewell is not forever. 'Cause there are arms that await us. There are hearts that remember. Many hearts that remember. Well, it's morning and the sun is shining. And though the season is late, he hears a familiar call. He sees a familiar face. Through the clear, sweet air comes a simple song.